February 2023, deep in snow-covered forestland. A couple ventured out for a peaceful winter escape. Just a hike, a campsite, and quiet. But while walking under a white canopy of pines, the silence was shattered. A guttural, booming sound echoed through the trees, so loud it felt like the woods vibrated with it. It wasn't an animal. It wasn't human. It didn't even seem to come from one place. The sound bounced around them, impossible to track.
Fucking hell. Alright, okay. It's not an animal, is it? Hang on.
They froze. The man tried to laugh it off, but his voice cracked mid-joke. They pressed forward through the snow, trying to keep calm, but the noise came again. Louder, closer, then again. "It's not an animal, is it?" he muttered. Each time it hit, their panic grew, but there was nowhere to run. No direction felt safe when the sound seemed to come from everywhere. They made it out, but they left something behind. The belief that forests are ever truly silent. It's also terrifying because it's hard to tell what direction it's coming from, so you can go the opposite way. July 2024, South Jersey. Darina, known as Walking Cam on YouTube, set out to explore the long abandoned ruins of the old silica sand company. Crumbling metal, rusted pipes, and decaying structures stood frozen in time. Nature, slowly reclaiming the industrial bones of the past. Her solo hike was quiet. No birds, no wind. Just the crunch of boots and the creak of rust. After filming, she took a detour toward a nearby lake, but spotted something odd through a narrow break in the trees. Off-trail, hidden in the brush, was a sight that stopped her cold. Dozens of missing persons posters were pinned to trees. Faded, weather-beaten. Faces of men, women, even children. Some from decades ago, others recent. Below them, small American flags stuck crookedly in the dirt, like a makeshift cemetery. No candles, no flowers. Just silence. Why were they here? Who put them here? And why hide them so deep inside the woods? She turned back fast, heart pounding, feeling unseen eyes on her. One viewer was shocked and reacted. Some sort of creepy memorial, I suppose. March 2024, Eastern Shore, Maryland. Jen was out jogging with her dog on a quiet street, like she had so many mornings before. But this time, something felt wrong.
I live on the outskirts of town. As I'm running home, a van comes around a corner, and as they approach us, they slow down. I get off to the side of the road. This is the first time that I saw the van. The video that I posted earlier was the second time that that van had approached me. So the van is driving in the lane heading toward us, and they're going slowly as they get closer.
A white van pulled up beside her, driving slowly, too slow. It passed, heading toward town. Instinct kicked in. She turned around and jogged the other way.
Seemingly exploded. So the first thing I want to say is that my family and I are safe. I am home, and I have not heard anything from the police since I initially reported. I reported it to the county, the state, and also a detective. I turned the video into the police, and I also gave them the tag number over the phone. Honestly, I don't expect to hear anything because this...
A few minutes later, it came back. Fast. This time, the side door was open. Wide open. As it veered toward her, Jen dove into a ditch. The door slammed shut mid-drive as the van sped away. Shaking, she pulled out her phone and started filming. The van drove off, just like she described. But the detail that haunted her most: the Florida plates, a rental probably, untraceable.
Instead of turning down my street like I normally would, thank God I kept going straight. And as I hit that ditch, I was still on the road at this point, the ditch that you guys can see in the video, at the next corner ahead of me, the same van, the same plates, come whipping quickly around that corner at the stop sign. And as they come around the corner, I can see that the rear sliding door is open.
When she watched the footage back, she spotted something even worse. A face staring through the tinted window, watching her.
I reported it to the county, the state, and also a detective. I turned the video into the police, and I also gave...
She reported it, but no crime, no follow-up. Just fear, and a what if. May 2025, Tennessee. Beth, a solo van lifer, was used to riding out storms, but this one hit different. Warnings had started in Georgia, so she drove north, fast, hoping to escape the worst of it.
I hate driving a big city so much. I am headed northeast of Tennessee. I was down in Georgia, but apparently there's going to be a really bad storm system moving through, like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, with some tornado warnings and like very strong likelihood of tornadoes. So I decided to drive a couple hours to avoid.
She found a spot near a lake, but as thunder cracked and the sky darkened, the water started rising. Fast. She relocated to higher ground, just in time. Moments later, a car arrived and got stuck right where she had been. She went out to help with a shovel. Then her phone lit up.
Keep your steady incline going. Oh my gosh, this is not a good spot here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did it. I got out. Second. I don't have a big shovel, but it's what I have. I'm gonna grab some wood, try to help them get that under their tire. Is he gonna help pull you out?
I don't know. He can
Oh, he might be. Almost out. Looking back up.
A tornado warning. Not a watch. A warning. Lightning struck around her van. Thunder shook the frame. Her cat clung to her. She had no shelter nearby, no building, no bathroom. Just a metal box on wheels, sitting in the open.
So I am in Spring City currently, and I just got a tornado watch. It expires tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's going to start today. And let's see the map of where I am. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, you can see like the weather kind of picking up. Well, it's gonna happen. So we're in a tornado watch now. It's probably why the sky looks so beautiful, because that's what happens out here. You just have the most peaceful looking sky, and then it's okay, guys, here's the situation. I just got active tornado warning on my phone. I can hear it. It's scary.
If you're just now tuning in, we do have one storm that we're watching right now that has a tornadic station that's coming up towards Stringford. Really need you guys to take shelter.
Okay, it's okay, bud. I know it's scary. Trying to watch this area in Tennessee. Oh, here we go, Pikeville. Yep, that's right. Spring City right now. Yep, I see it.
As we watch this storm come together here, we've also got a continued tornado warning for Morgan and Scott counties in Tennessee. Rotation's a little bit less concerning looking there, but we're still concerned about
Here it comes. Oh gosh, I just got the warning on this saying that I have a tornado warning. Okay, well, we actually have a warning here. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're out...
For hours, she sat frozen. The storm raged around her. She made it through the night. Barely. The next morning, tornadoes had flattened homes nearby. People she knew lost everything.
There are no bathrooms or anything here. It's a little bit freaky, actually. Oh my gosh, the lightning. Oh, that thunder is so bad. I know, it's okay, Paula. It's okay. Shh. Well, there's nowhere to actually like take cover at all because I'm in a freaking...
One viewer said, "I've really enjoyed watching you handle this crazy weather. I'm in Tennessee too, and these storms were crazy." May 2024, Southern Utah. Casey, a solo van lifer, was parked at a quiet dirt pull-off outside a small town with her cat, Olive. It was supposed to be another peaceful morning, but the vlog skipped her usual coffee routine. Something had happened.
And we have already switched spots, but the spot we were at last night and this morning was actually a big dirt pull-off off the main road going in and out of town. So Olive and I woke up fairly early. I started working on my computer and recording some footage for the vlog, and I noticed at about 7 a.m. a black car went past us very slowly on the main road here. The speed limit is 40 miles an hour, and this car was going maybe 15 to 20 miles an hour, which struck me as odd, but they kept driving, so I really didn't think much of it.
At 7 a.m., a black car drove past, crawling, way below the speed limit. She noticed, but brushed it off. Then it came back. This time, it pulled into her lot, circled behind her van, and crept up close.
We were parked in, and they got to the end of the road, turned right back around, and then very slowly started coming back down the road towards the van. So this whole time I'm sat up here in the cab area, very discreetly trying to watch what they're doing out this driver's side window. But once they got close enough back towards the van, I actually moved from up here into the back area because that is where I keep my safety items. And unfortunately, I don't have a window on the driver's.
Inside were two men. No uniforms, no badges, no reason to be there. They slowly rolled beside her van, honked the horn, then knocked on her window. Casey didn't move, didn't speak. She waited, heart pounding, until they finally drove off.
So a couple minutes after I ignored the knocking, they finally left. They went back out onto the road and I watched them slowly drive away. At this point, I knew I needed to leave the lot, but I wasn't sure where I was going to go because, again, this is a small town and it is surrounded by very desolate areas. So the last thing I wanted to do was immediately try to leave town.
But 20 minutes later, they were back. This time, parked down the road, just watching. That's when she knew. She packed up and got out. Fast.
The road and pulls off on a street just up the road from us. So my brain is immediately telling me, oh, these guys are up the street and now they're just watching you. So I decided to come here, about 3 minutes away to a local breakfast joint. I didn't see them follow me and I haven't seen them in the hour that I've been sat here now. But yeah, pretty weird morning. So all that to say, you guys, I've decided Olive and I are driving about 2 hours away from here today.
My heart was in my mouth until I saw you in the midst of people. I cannot in any way say that I believe those men were benign. September 2023. Deep wilderness, U.S. Southeast. A solo camper was filming near her site when the unthinkable happened. No rustle, no growl, just movement. A panther emerged from the brush, like a ghost. Silent, massive, and far too close. She froze. It walked within arm's reach, muscles tight under its sleek coat. Never even looking at her. Like she didn't exist. Like she wasn't worth its time.
Who recorded that crazy video of a panther whizzing right by her is speaking out to Inside Edition.
It was amazing.
Tina Dorshow was taking a stroll through a nature sanctuary in Naples, Florida, when out of nowhere, this panther came right in her direction.
It was extremely surprising. I mean, we never ever imagined that we would see a panther and much less have it run right past us.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Though nervous, she kept right on recording.
I was hoping it, wasn't angry. I think I was just hoping it was going to continue past us, and it did.
Oh my God.
She didn't scream, didn't flinch. Her breath caught in her throat as she whispered, "Oh my God. Oh my God." The panther paused, then vanished into the trees. No sprint, no sound. Just gone. It was over in seconds. But the adrenaline, the fear, the power of it, that would stick with her for life. This wasn't some distant wildlife shot. It was real, raw, terrifying. You can really feel the power when it starts running. A droid de charpa on stand up stindo de